Hey YouTube, I am here in the pitch black darkness because I'm wanting to show you something pretty cool. Alright, here we go. That's working pretty well. Alright, so what you are seeing here is the scope cam view of my PVS-14-ish night vision scope. It's basically a Chinese replica of a PVS-14, so it's not real night vision, it's a digital optic that uses infrared, and this is what you see. And when I turn it off, if I can find it in the dark, this is what you see. So if you're asking how well it works exactly that well. Okay, so I've got attached to the front of my STD6 a infrared flashlight. So that's currently turned on, I believe. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, and I'm going to rely 100% on the built-in infrared on the actual unit. So this is the built-in infrared, and I want to say we're looking at probably about 5 meters at the moment. So it's not. I'm in my garage, so I've only got a maximum of 10 meters that I can go before I hit the wall. But even without the infrared flashlight, I'm getting a pretty good picture. You can see quite clearly what's going on, and that is very cool. Yeah, I would love to take this somewhere where I could go further out in the dark and see how it actually performs. I'll just turn on the infrared flashlight. See what difference that makes. That's actually my hand in front of the thing that struggling to find the switches in the dark. Yeah, so it does have its own infrared built in, but it also works good with an infrared flashlight. Probably works best with an infrared flashlight. I'll turn the lights on now, or at least a light on. Alright, so you can see when I've turned a light on, there's a little bit of colour coming into those cans now. I'll actually turn on the proper flashlight. There we go. That's with an actual non-infrared flashlight. That's a standard flashlight. And now I will just turn on the actual house lights. Alright, and this is with the house lights on, so you can actually see probably the best thing I can do here is actually just take the camera off the scope. Oh, there we go. And that's house lights. And so now here it is on the bench. This is the actual unit. It looks like a PVS-14. It's basically molded off the shell, I guess. But a PVS-14 obviously uses actual night vision technology. I don't even really know how it works, to be honest, but basically the way this one works is it has a camera in the front of this here and then a small display in the back. So you're not actually looking through, it's not an optic, it's just a camera and screen, just very small. Still pretty cool. Batteries go in here, takes 2 AA's in here. And to turn it on, make sure you put the battery cap back on. Okay, to turn it on, you twist this little knob here, and the first click will turn it on. And then as you turn that knob higher, it increases the intensity of the IR in the front. So the IR unit in the front of this is basically this here. So you can actually see down in there's a tiny little, looks like an IR diode or something in there. Being that I have a camera on my phone which is somewhat sensitive to infrared, when I turn this on, you should actually see it light up. Yeah, there you go. Now, with my human eye, I don't actually see that infrared illumination in there. And as I increase the intensity of it, you can really see it in the camera on my phone, but my eye barely can see a very, very faint red glow coming from that infrared diode. So yeah, what that does is basically like a torch that you can't see, but the camera can. And it works pretty well. It functions in the way it is designed to function. This is the rail mount. Now I should mention that it doesn't come with this rail mount. It comes with this rail mount, which is almost identical, except it's a bit longer. And this one's plastic. So see that? It's got a bit of a flex to it. And so when you've got this mounted on your rail, this is the other thing. It's not an automatic focus. Its focus can be adjusted here. So when you're targeting, you just have to manually focus your target in. Once you've got the range set, you don't have to change it much, but that first initial setup, you will need to change this. And when you've got this mounted, and you've got a polymer mount, and you're trying to turn the focus knob, you basically effectively just twist this mount, and it just moves your field of vision around a lot. So that's what it comes with. It's pretty nasty. This is an aluminium one, which I purchased separately. It's probably worthwhile if you're going to get one of these. It does also come with this little mount, which is another polymer mount, which is designed to mount onto a helmet so that you can swing this thing down in front of your eye like a PVS-14 that's connected to a helmet. I don't recommend that. It's got this little eye cup which comes with it as well for that purpose, so that it goes over your eye. Also came with this cool little pouch to carry it in. It's worth noting because that's kind of cool too. But yeah, you can't use this as a night vision goggle like a real PVS-14 because it's got a degree of magnification. I don't know exactly how much, but it's probably about 2 times. And yeah, you can't walk around with it on your head because you got no depth perception because you're looking, I don't know, 2 times in front of you. But all that aside, if you are just using it for a little night vision scope on your blaster, it does that quite well, and it would be awesome in like a nighttime skirmish, providing that no one else also has a PVS-14, because if they did, your little infrared would shine out like a beacon saying, "Hey, I'm over here, find me." So that's the only downside. If you've got infrared and someone else has got infrared, both got infrared, you can both see the same thing. So keep that in mind. But other than that, cool little thing. Not cheap. Not cheap. I think the cheapest you can get one of these fake PVS-14s for is $300 or thereabouts. And the genuine ones, I think they start around the $5,000 mark or something along those lines. So yeah, not really affordable, especially if you're putting it onto a like $180 blaster. You've got a $300 optic on it, but you know, we do these things for the love of it, I guess. But I just thought I'd throw this review out there because I've had this for a while and I really do love it. And it's really fun for just nighttime can shoots in the garage. Those cans never saw it coming. Oh, geez, that's fun. Oh, some more. Just knocking down some cans in the dark just for fun. Yeah, if you're into it, I do recommend it. It's a pretty cool thing, but if you're gonna get one, I highly recommend getting yourself an aluminium mount, because these poly ones are garbage. I don't even know why they bothered. But yeah, very cool, fun. All right, that's all I got. It's late. I'm going to bed. All right. I am out. Good night, Australia. Peace.